Hey guys, and welcome back. I am the Seven Swords. We're just getting right back into it. Let's go kill us a dragon. Funny how she's now hunting dragons, and she didn't want to hunt dragons. Now that but like I said, I am under the impression it's the bitter cup and the dragon souls she's collected so far that are affecting her. I noticed that dragon hasn't moved yet. There it goes. I was like, this. They usually get up and fly around once you get close. Gotcha. Come on. Put up a fight. Just go down.
Foos!
Go. Oh. Hi. I kind of like it when they do those crashes, but like sometimes like this happens and it's like, really? Like, okay, just die, collapse and die. I am actually curious to see which of the Jarls I get the quest that this quest goes to, because I'm not sure which which hold Iris that actually is in. We need our Ring of Ancients. We still gotta go up there because we gotta go loot the tower. Good thing about killing a dragon where it lives is that now we can get its horde. Which I really wish there was more of a horde than what it has. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so this was a rift. So this is the rift. I mean, not rift. This is Riften's area, not the rift. The rift is over here, but Riften's over here. Skyrim is weird sometimes. We also have the Rift Watchtower, which we probably might want to go deal with eventually. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Apparently Skyrim belongs to me. All of your Skyrim is mine. Might turn into that eventually. She's not that yet. She's just kind of thinking that this dragon was terrorizing the local populace. It was just like doing a bounty egg, and she's kind of gotten confident enough to fight dragons now. One of the reasons why she's doing this. Let's see what's up at the top. Oh, I hear a word wall. Let's check the chest real quick. This is basically what I think of it as its horde. So we have a flawed valor stone, a circle of alteration, and a potion to resist gold. Not great. Just more money. But, yeah. I'm guessing gold. Yep. And another word for us. This was the bonus of coming here. Main was to kill the dragon. Hill, Mark of Death. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting one. Because she probably would not have used this word before, but now the Herald of Doom as an opponent's armor and life force are weakened. Yeah, we're gonna go again. I'm also gonna mark that one. I'm not gonna mark slow time or whirlwind sprint. I don't see myself using them often enough to need that. Kind of wondering if I could have used. I wonder if I could use whirlwind sprint to reach that. I don't think I can, but what I think I can use to reach that tower, so we don't have to climb it, we just have to go down it. Blink. Like I said, I like having blink because it gives you some options for some versatility that you just don't have in Skyrim normally. There's our level up. Level 31. Cheers. Ish. I wasn't expecting her to be level 31 by the end of so quickly. I was gonna say by the end of chapter 1, but we're into chapter 2 now, as far as the Let's Play is considered. Chapter 1 ended when we finished off the Mages Guild. I guess we got our reason to go to Whiterun now. I mean, Riften now. Probably go to Riften, poke her nose around, and find that book that has to do with this sword that's weighing down my inventory. We also do the Lost Legends quest, which is for those necklaces we have. See? Tempted to poke my nose around because that looks like another burrow. There. The ruins of another barrow. So that's definitely another option to just continue poking our nose around here. Plus, this is an area of Skyrim I don't normally poke my nose around, so I am tempted. There are other reasons I have wanting to poke around here. There's one thing that I know is in the area, although I know we're far off the beaten track from where it is. But I think our little moth friend deserves a friend. This. Rookie Shack. Rookie friendly. Arrows. Oh, it's like an actual, like, oh, okay. Hi?
Well, look at this. Another city rat crawled outside the walls. I don't suppose you've come up here to tell old Froki about your supposed divines.
What's wrong with the divines?
They're stolen idols. Imposter gods, sold by silver tongues. No thank you. Froki will not forget Kyne, or her sacred trials.
What are the sacred trials?
It's an old Nord tradition. A test to prove your worth in the eyes of Kyne. Show that you're a hunter, and no simple butcher. Kyne teaches us to respect the beasts, and blesses the hunter who will face their champions. True Nord hunters are those who survive the trials. Do you think you're strong enough for Kyne's blessing? I would be glad to pass this tradition down.
Sure. I don't mind doing it. I consider myself a hunter, so sure.
You must defeat guardian beasts blessed by Kyne. I will anoint you with the symbol of the wolf, the crab, and the skeever. This will compel the guardian to appear when you reach his lair. Here's where you need to go.
Thanks. What exactly do I need to do?
Return when you've defeated the guardian wolf, crab, and skeever.
Okay. Guardian Skeever? Really?
Don't mock it, Pop. Even the lowliest beasts can kill the weak and arrogant. We'll try more powerful enemies next, if you survive this.
Sure. Tell me more about Kyne.
Those sycophants in the temple would call her Kinnereth, just a pale shadow of the truth, like all the temple divines. Kyne, blessed warrior wife, Shore's widow, sacred to any true Nord hunter. She's the mother of men and beasts, and her veil is the storm.
Okay. She's not gonna ask if Hamming is his son, because in her mind it doesn't matter. He's living with him and he trusts it. Well, she trusts it. As far as that whole interaction goes, I thought that was a mod. I've done that. I think I've done it before that, or I've seen it or something, and I thought it was a mod. So I'm a little surprised. We're gonna take that Amulet of Archery. Probably not something she'll use, and probably didn't need to steal it from them, but... So, that's interesting. I didn't expect to find that here. I'm glad I came up here, though. Kyne's Sacred Trial. We're gonna mark it. They're all over the place. The barrow we saw, or at least the barrow I think I saw, it might have just been a strange rock formation, was in this direction, and it looks like there's a path that way, so let's take that path. She's not going to rush off to kill those, to kill the guardian beasts. She's interested in doing it, One of the reasons is that she's not surprised to hear him call her Kyne. She's heard the name Kyne before when considering Kinnereth. It's to her it's odd that he's so against the temples because Kinnereth is Kyne. Kyne is Kinnereth. The two of them are the same. Though she understands that like apparently to him they've like weakened her and changed her form, which she's seen people do that to gods before, so she's not surprised. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Shrine of Talos. Oh yeah, it's another Talos statue. I actually am curious, like, how many of these in Skyrim there are. Like, are there a certain number? And there is where we were looking for. Thanks, Talos. I guess you're guiding our way. Or maybe he's trying to warn us that the path ahead lies a great challenge. That could I have gotten up here from the dragon's thing? Who cares? Big deal. Let's take a look real quick, just so that I'm aware. 6 p.m. It feels a lot later than that, but this might just be because it's apparently a blizzard right now. Maybe. I'm glad we went that way, because now we have Kyne's process, or Kyne's trials. The Greybeards are now at the back of her mind. She's still thinking about it, but like she's more interested in going this way now. Oh. The bears. I see what looks like even more trouble up ahead. Oh, we still have the teleportation on. Right. No bear. Ooh, crap. They're strong. Where's Fast Heal at? I really don't want to die because we haven't saved in a while, and I really don't want to go back to... I really don't want to back up super far. So, I'm going to be trying to pull out all the stops here. Oh, if I got Kyne's piece. Right. Hopefully, if I'm right, we won't go too far back, because I just remembered we did exit that guy's house. And, yep. I was making a whole bunch of noise in the study. I mentioned in the last episode that she's not super far from me and leaves the door open during these warmer days to keep air circulating through the house. Luckily, we didn't go too far back. I need to remember to drop more quick saves. I sadly always forget. I don't know if there's a way to set it up to where it would save. It would drop a quick save every few minutes, but kind of wish it would, because like right now I'm going to be quick saving constantly because I just thought of it. But in a few minutes I'm going to have forgotten about it again. Luckily, we can just go ahead and go down this route. As far as these bears go, be a relentless storm could take care of them. And it's getting dark as we head into this. I wonder if this valley's supposed to get dark. Weird. It's a weird niche, but I wonder if maybe like we're just in the shadow of the mountain now. Kind of an interesting thought process. Bears there. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I see one of them. If we can... see if we can put an arrow into one of them. I could probably shoot him with lightning, but I don't know if lightning will do as much as an arrow will. And drop another quick save. That's not good, because that didn't seem to do a whole bunch. Firestorm? that's not gonna work. I need to turn that off because that's not what I thought it was. Nope. Not really anything I can use that's gonna be useful here.
Yeah.
Not you. Not you. Gonna be cheating. Well, we're gonna be doing what I consider cheating. Because if I don't, I'm gonna die again. I don't feel like dying again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give us effects of flame. And then I'm gonna hit a quick, I'm gonna hit a level up. A little combat to give myself back my experience.
Yeah.
There we go. Effects of Flame is a pretty powerful flame spell. Pretty strong. Now let's get some healing in. Then I need to wait for my Magicka to regen. Probably could use a Rise of Magicka. Grab another quick save just in case something else is here. There we go. That stuff away. Like I said before, I don't like using the sorcery magic unless it's like with like that where I died already, or my get out of loop free card. Apparently mine's multi-use. Continuous activation spell card. Oh. Bloodlust is all consuming. I'm really that thirsty. Thank you. Yes, I can. Go ahead and feed on this guy. Interestingly enough, I've actually know for a fact that if I use, I have a spell or an ability, thanks to the Vampire mod, which is called Sanguineous Vampirism, which basically is the thing that gives you vampirism. Well, what it allows me to do is I can turn people into vampires. I actually know that there's like it's either a glitch or it's an intended function that if, like, let's say I bit him with Sanguineous Vampirism active, I would actually turn him into a vampire and he would resurrect. So it's a way of getting dead people back to life. It actually will also make, it'll make it to where the person will actually come back to life, and you'll actually get like a note from a courier later, like with money from them because of the whole inheritance thing. I always thought that was funny. I feel like you should open, and you're a Dragon Death Lord. Holy crap. I can shout at you too. Fast healing and move. Naughty bench. Where's the debate? I don't feel like there's much of a debate since we're both saying the same thing over and over again. Oh god. For those that don't know, and for those that are curious, me using force and him using, as you hear him saying, Fus Roda, he's actually using the other two words of the Force Shout that we'll learn eventually. Actually, I'm from the Greybeards. Probably the game trying to remind me that I was going to go see the Greybeards, but that looks... We're going to go up here real quick just because I don't want to have to travel up. I don't have to travel down and travel back up if this ends up being just another way to get here. Or it just has like an overlook or some points or something. I'm starting to think there's not much here. Yeah, there's not much here. It just goes back down into the valley. We're now in like the southern mountains of Skyrim. Like, we're right on the border of Cyrodiil, technically. And you're a dragon. Holy moly. I was not expecting another dragon. Let's go with Relentless Storm. I mostly am using Relentless Storm on these dragons because it's long range, it does high damage. So while they're flying around like this, I can hit them. And if I can get their health low enough, they'll land or crash. And then I can at least actually kill them. Sometimes they'll show up and they'll just fly around and they'll leave. I don't want them to do that. Another dragon for me. Needs more scales, gold, and bits of. Funny how I come to go see the Greybeard. I come see the Greybeards, and all of a sudden the number of dragon spawns go up. I don't know if that's actually a thing or if it's just like I'm traveling to areas where they spawn more frequently. I don't know. Arcwind Point. I see skellies. Boom! This is why I don't use these spells very often. Like, it's just like, bang, done. Alright, back to flames. Ooh. Feeling you're gonna pop open. Yep. Hi, Scourge Deathlord. Magic. It's not that you can't, you just have to be very cheesy. Like, I could have thrown down a few runes for him to run into as well. I thought this was an entrance to a barrow. At least it was another ward wall. Alright, what do we got? Stamina, drain vitality. First we got the kill shout, now we got the drain vitality shout. We've only been getting first words though, we haven't gotten any second words. Will change if we go up to Harathgar. Oh, Death Overboard. Can you do me a favor and not kill me? I just realized I haven't saved in a few seconds. I'd rather not lose progress. Thank you. We're gonna drop a quick save. Committed. Right. I don't want to die, and I plan on trying to survive this, so Vexiflame. Alright, need some health, so let's switch over to... I was gonna say Vampiric Seduction, Vampire Drain, Vampirism Drain, but apparently it was not saved. Not that bad. Get my health back. Gotcha. Well, that was not bearable. I thought I just had some blood. I just drank a few minutes ago. Bitter cup making me thirsty now. Sheesh. Blood potion. Oh, my bloodlust stirs and I hunger. Yeah, okay. And there's another tower. Farther and farther, I swear. completely forgotten about the Greybeards at this point. Now she's just constantly curious to see what's at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm noticing we haven't had marked the Kyne's path. We'll do that in a minute. Well, we'll mark it in a minute. I'm not going to go do the quest in a minute. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Holy moly. Angelica. Gold. Grilled chicken breast, Nord mead. An amulet of Akatosh. And then he's got dragon bone armor. Wasn't expecting to find stuff like this early. If I remember correctly, yeah. So we just got the completion of a quest that we had that we didn't have shown, and that was what this was. I think it's kind of interesting that there's a quest that can give you just dragon bone stuff. If I remember correctly, we're supposed to have like a journal or something about it that's like, they were supposed to be transported, like this armor was supposed to be getting transported, and it got stolen or something like that. You can eventually craft dragon bone armor from dragon bones and dragon scale, but I usually don't, because I usually don't have characters that go that direction with their fighting style. Hi guys. A lot of skeletons. But yeah, it's nice to have dealt with this. We'll now head off. I don't know if she'll head back to Iverstead. She might. What is this way? Is there a cave over here? Yes, there is. Alright, fine. We'll deal with the cave. I keep finding more and more stuff to distract us. Alright, let's see what we got here. Whoa, what the flip? Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this place. I don't remember what it's for, or what it does. Like, break through here or something?
Foos!
Very interesting looking rock. I feel like there should be, like, a quest marker or something for this, but I don't know. My main reason for thinking this is these, things are are from Maroon's Dagon's cult. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this place is. I don't see anything around here, and I've been here before, and I didn't find anything last time I was here either.
Foos!
Probably some kind of quest that I haven't unlocked yet that I need to unlock. Zach, maybe a book to give me a quest marker or something? Nope. If I shout the ceiling? There are some things that if you do that, something will happen. But I guess not. Alright, let's get out of here. Definitely wishing we could teleport back to Iverstead. Might fast travel to it, I don't know. Because I'm either going to fast travel to it, or I'm going to decide not to go to Iverstead today. Let's see. Choose to go back to Iverstead. Just to go to Riften and get the bounty. Iverstead, Riften bounty. You know what? Greybeards have waited long enough. They could wait a little bit longer. I know that normally that's not how that works. Normally it's the Greybeards have waited long enough. Let's go deal with this. But I'm going to do it the other way around. Travel to Riften. We'll go to Iverstead at some point. Not today, apparently. Although, we have their supplies on us. Hey, it's not a big deal. He said it keeps for a while, so we'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll just leave something else in the area. Oh wait, crap. Let's head back real quick. I want to do management real quick. Again, I'll let you guys stick around for it because it's not going to be much. I'm just going to be putting a bunch of the weapons and armor that we picked up that I don't need into here, and then sending it off to the mage's quarters. I really need to come back here and actually sort the stuff because I've got a lot of stuff that's here now and I just haven't gone through it. And drop that staff. Don't know why. Doesn't feel like a staff that should be a quest item. Steel dagger. I think that might be from the mage's college. I think that we might have picked up something for that. And that's what that is. Drop all this dragon stuff off. We aren't gonna be using that anytime soon. That Dwemer stuff would be something I'd be considering if I didn't already have some relatively decent armor. If I can upgrade it. Drop some good enchantments on it. Who knows? We'll look at it when we get a chance later. And to the main stuff. And I press this. Will it take me back to Riften or the recall point? Okay, so it does bring me back here. That's useful to know. I feel as though I want to go to Iverstead just because we're close, but do I want to walk back to Iverstead? Do I want to go back to Iverstead or I want to go to Riften? Yeah, I really can't decide. Let's go to Iverstead. We'll just fast travel back to Iverstead. If we were still playing with survival mode on, I wouldn't, but obviously survival mode's broken, and I've used fast travel already, because I did when we were getting the books for the college at one point.
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but the road's getting dangerous.
Alright. Go deal with the Greybeards. One of the reasons I'm tempted to put it off is because of the fact that there is a well, actually, we're gonna go to Riften. We'll use the Riften travel gate to come back to Clockwork Tower, and then go back to the point, and then go back to the recall point. That, or what we might do is we might just use the fast travel system to get back to Iverstead if we have to. I actually get into the city through there? But Lock Honeyside Residence Key thing. Is that this place you can buy for this place? No, I wanted the Hanging Moss not to go inside. I think we're at the wrong gate, though. I think you have to go through the other gate. Oh, no, we might be at the right gate. Yeah, we're at the right gate. Yeah, we get to do this little song and dance.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
The privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
She's not letting herself,
You can head inside when you're ready.
not gonna let herself be pushed around. It's just, she's getting to that point where she's more confident in her abilities. If she needed to, she could blast them with fire.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you.
Be careful.
You and Riften looking for trouble.
Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its rear.
Nope, I'm just passing through, getting a bounty from the Jarl.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
I just don't want you to leave.
Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Right, huh? I'm not exactly clean myself.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know?
Any idea what this gem is worth? I've got a couple of them.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that get in good with them and you'll find her.
Okay. That
Be seeing
Actually,
you
well-
around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Huh.
Next time, keep your plans close.
Oh. Smells like blood. Guy out. Yep, fresh. Let's go ahead and get something. Alright. Now, what do you have on you? Garnet, glazed candles, no thanks. Glazed urn, no thanks. Jade, iron dagger, a couple of pots. Note. Let's check this note out real quick. Basically what happened there is she could smell his blood because he was freshly killed. The fox told me he wore the cowl to forget himself and start a new life. Yet I'm the one who can't remember. Every time we meet, he's a stranger to me, or was it a she? It doesn't matter. I spoke his words to a beggar, told her, shadow hide you. She slipped me a note that confirms my suspicion. The gray fox is dead, and now that I've seen his headstone, I know for a fact his time is over, and the cowl will pass on. I'm going to be the next to wear it, and when I do, I'll become so rich I won't need any memories. I'll just buy new ones. Huh. New life. Get the bounty. We'll go see a beggar.
What did you want?
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a
thought process.
You need to leave.
Oh,
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Leva's steward, Muriel.
I'm here for a bounty. I killed the dragon.
Excellent. You've done us a great service.
I like how the
Here's your
Jarl keeps
reward.
telling me I need to leave. It's like, no, I'm here to collect the bounty and then I'll leave.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Yeah. About this passphrase. Find a beggar.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin, creeping around the red way.
Wonder where the rat way is. Probably walks around town, asks a couple people about beggars, and figures out there's one living down here.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Septum.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
And shadows hide you.
Of course.
Oh. Here's the note. Don't know what it is. You're here about a job. You don't know what it's for, but I'm sure you're intrigued. It's alright. You don't need to know everything just yet. There's a strong box in Baliu's house placed on a dresser next to his bed. Find a way to crack it open. Your instructions for the job are inside. A stranger. Balia's house. Appears that it has a place marked on the back of it. I guess we'll be able to use this for a little bit more.
Nice weapon you have there, but I don't suppose you'd consider putting it away. We're not supposed to be in here.
They probably don't realize that she's here. Strangers.
You dirty thief!
Can't the man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here.
Guards might challenge her. Maybe not. Probably slips out and slips into the night. Not a very good thief. She's new to it. Let's see. You've made it this far, which proves you're ready for the real work. But first, let's go over why you're here. You may have heard the gray fox is dead. It's true, but the fox lives on in the one who wears the cowl. This job will tell me if that person is you. Who am I? That's not important. Just a stranger who wants to see the cowl passed on to someone who deserves it. As you might expect, the job won't be easy. It requires fast thinking and fast fingers. But get it done and you'll be the worthy to be the next gray fox. Take the forged deed in the strong box and find a woman named Glisten in Solitude. On her should be the real document. You'll relieve her of this burden and place the fake in Eric's house. She'll think he misplaced it. When the job is done, find the barrel behind the winking skeever for further instructions. Wait, in Solitude? Sheesh. Okay. Probably head back to Iverstead. Oh, I need to eat. they just go back to sleep? Yes, they did. There's the forge deed. Slip right back out. No one knows the wiser. Head out the gate. Guard. If they say anything about her, then she'll just. I did that very clumsily, but I believe Sarah would have as well. She's never really been a thief before, so she's probably a little surprised to think that she would have tried that. But again, it's probably the bitter cup pushing her in a direction, trying to obtain more power through any means necessary. But that'll be in the next episode. I've been the Seven Swords, and I really wish we could have done that a little bit better, but whatever. I'm not too worried about it because it is just a callback, and I'm just trying to get this sword out of our inventory, which this is apparently part of that. But that'll be in the next episode. I've been the Seven Swords. You've all been amazing. See you guys in the next one. Bye.